Janice, give me some of that dating foolishness.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got me. I'm one of those overseas women who doesn't have an opinion in my little head. And I'll put up with your advances if only you'll rescue me from my life of poverty. Please, sir, I want some more.
The Filipina P claps back at salty women, dissing passport bros and Filipina women with class. I just wanted to give the Filipina P her flowers because there is a lot of power in the way you respond. Your actions have reactions. Men choosing to go their own way, passport bros, these things are reactions. I mention the art of war a lot on this channel, quoting Sun Tzu. If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the results of 100 battles. The Filipina P doesn't stoop down to these low quality women's levels. She doesn't have to because she already won. This is a proper response video. She didn't use insults, shaming language, and vicious ad hominem attacks. These salty women are only making things worse for themselves, not just losing the respect of their own men, but also the respect of women from other countries.
It's one thing to attack your own men, the ones who've chosen to leave. Of course you have the right to your opinions, just as I have the right to respond with my own. But when you go insulting us Filipinas, then your accusations warrant a response. And here's my response.
You can find the link to her video in the description because we are going to highlight a few things that she says that separates the boys from the men, so to speak. What I like about her video is that she addresses a deeper layer embedded in the reasons why men take their talents overseas. These feminists say that if women would run the world, there would be less wars. Oh yes, and scorpions are renowned for their gentle and loving nature. They would never dream of stinging anyone, especially not when they feel threatened or agitated. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
You prefer your woman without opinions, unable to fight back, and vulnerable?
Yeah, you got me. I'm one of those overseas women who doesn't have an opinion in my little head. And I'll put up with your advances if only you'll rescue me from my life of poverty. Please, sir, I want some more.
You see how easy it is to make these haters look stupid? Where did these fools get the idea that women overseas don't have an opinion and men can just have their way with them? This is a shaming tactic. Strategy. Defile the product that men want. Destroy the competition to keep men on the plantation. But here's the deeper layer embedded in the reasons why men take their talents overseas. These modern women are upset and angry because men prefer to invest their time, money, and energy in a traditional woman overseas, leading to a sense of inferiority and jealousy. Rather than addressing the truth about these women overseas, these modern women resort to lies, insult, and shaming tactics, which only serve to push men to like and prefer these foreign women more. Foreign women are watching and they are listening. What gives you the right to disrespect these women that men decided to entertain? We came to them. Why in the blue hell do we want to be associated with women that have no class and embarrass everybody for not doing their proper research before running their mouths? Effing selfish. Shit.
It's frowned upon to own a human. Here, they go to other places in the world where they can legally own a human.
Well, I thought I'd heard it all, but I just found out that the Philippines has legalized slavery. I wonder how much I could get if I put on a little makeup. And once again, Filipinas are depicted as desperate, submissive, and at a man's beck and call. Do you have any clue how insulting that is? But at least you consider us adults, unlike these next women.
This is pure gold. I just love how she makes these women look stupid without lowering herself to their level and speaking facts. When these women are insulting foreign women, they don't see it like that. In their eyes, they are only insulting men. It's the same thing with these baby mamas keeping their children from their fathers. just to hurt the father and not giving a shit about the children. That's the deeper level. Effing selfish. Shit.
So now a passport bro is somehow a pedophile who's just looking to do what he do with a 13-year-old. Well, I don't know why you think we're underage, but we can't exactly help the fact that we look a lot younger than you think we should. And apparently, you're not alone.
I've been to Asia, I've been to the Philippines, and yes, they look really young, and even if they are 18 or 19 years old, that does not make you a torpedo. Cultural differences. It's completely normal to have big age gaps in certain countries, but being a torpedo is not legal in these countries.
Sure, lady, there are no laws about domestic violence here. Our husbands can beat us all they want, and we're so submissive and desperate that all we can say is, "Please, sir, I want some more." So the implication is that men come here for the purpose of targeting women and girls. There's that pedo thing again. Just so they can physically abuse us. Do you have any evidence of that? Or does it just feel so good to say it?
Exactly. Feel. These men have to be toxic, evil, women beaters so that the women that are left behind can feel better about themselves. It's ridiculous because most women are not even interested in these men that go overseas. We made videos about that. Look what happened with Michael B. Jordan. These women didn't want him until he became the Michael B. Jordan. These women overseas will take your corny ass while you are invisible to these modern Western women. It's a blow to their egos. Effing selfish. Shit.
And if you'll humor me, I have a couple final comments of my own. It's highly insulting when people claim that we Filipinas are uneducated, don't speak well, are desperate, and just a slave to a Western man's money. Is it true that we see passport bros as an upgrade to our situation? Of course we do, but so what? Isn't that the same thing you look for in a man? To find someone that makes more money than you do? So why are you bashing us for doing the same thing? Seems a little hypocritical to me. But does it mean we're only looking for money with no love involved? Well, let me ask you the same question. When a Western woman rejects a man who doesn't earn enough, and you do it all the time, does that mean that all you wanted was his money? And the thing you really don't seem to get is that the men who come here aren't choosing underage girls or women from the slums that literally are desperate. They're mostly pairing up with average Filipinas. The beaten down, miserable woman who sold her soul just to get a meal. That pathetic Filipina you seem to have stuck in your heads. She's the exception, not the rule.
This is pure gold. Mic drop. This is how you do it, ladies. Keep the insults and shaming language to yourself. The Filipina P, salute. Man, that's where we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.